Hello everyone's me, Games99, aka No Brainer, the top 64 of the Star Wars Destiny Season 5 TTS League is upon me. Us, all of us, yes, I am, well, I'm up against Rebel Trooper as my first opponent here. He's got the kids and stuff, so we're going to hopefully make this a fairly quick one. And I put in my AR Padawan Akbar deck. I'm favouring both that and my Yoda Ezra rookie pilot list. I like both of them. I'm not sure which one I'm going to take to Worlds, but I am more confident with this one just with the amount of reps I've ever had. So I'm going to go for that one first. Going to keep the Binds All Things here. I'm not a fan of it, Binds All Things, but it works nicely with Docking Bay. But so does Honor Guard, and I didn't get a weapon, so that really sucks, actually. Like, wow, that's bad. I have a lot of weapons and lightsaber pull in this deck, so it's not very good, and I got a 2, so that's perfect. GLHF. My hand is garbage. Enjoy. So this is going to be a nice little best of 3 here. It's a knockout, so you know, not starting against a very strong player. It's going to be very, very scary. Yeah, no weapon to start with the pad one, so that this really sucks. I don't know how else to say this. This just really sucks. There we go. And I had my mouse sensitivity on a little high there. And I'm up against this guy's kept his hand, so he's probably going to start turn 1 here. Now, Aura Talzin can be kind of scary, but the discarding the dice, discarding to increase the power of the dice is kind of not very good because Akbar then also deals 2 damage to them. So that can be a bit of a double-edged sword, but it's still worrying, you know. Yeah. But I know that he likes to roll in with Rend and Force Rend. That was one that stood out to me, along with the Force Wave. Those can both be very scary if he gets them out with the Sith Holocron here. Friends in Low Places, however, is an even number, so he doesn't get his reroll. So that's nice reroll his dice, his free turn. So that's good. And both of these are cocked, so I'm going to reroll both of these. And there we go. 2 indirect and a special. I guess the special can work with the 4-speed special, but I don't have anything to special with. And why does my camera feel weird? My camera just feels weird right now. I don't know. Does it feel weird to you guys? I don't know where I mess around with it too much. Second Sith Holocron. Oh my god, he's got 2 Sith Holocrons. No wonder he wanted to keep his hand. Jesus. Okay. I'm going to roll Akbar. Come on, Akbar, give me something good. Double focus. That's actually really good. Alright, so I can do the Ayla special to go into the Akbar special and do 4 damage at least. Or discard 2 cards from his hand at least. Which isn't amazing. Especially when he's already going to get a Force Sith Holocron out like that. Unless I Ayla it. I could totally Ayla it. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Well, I'm gonna Ayla it. I don't want him to get a Sith Holocron out turn 1, so I'm gonna Ayla it and take the 4-speed. So now I have 2 actions. First action is gonna be the roll in the pad one. Yeah, I get a 1, and then the second one I will flip both of these to 2s and hope he doesn't have anything to deal with it, because then I'm gonna close quarters assault after he discards. Oh, never mind. Well, he pays a resource for it at least, but that sucks. And I'm gonna lose one of them. Okay, he tosses that away. That's fine by me. I'm gonna pass this turn, see what he wants to do. See if he wants to discard, reroll. He knows my deck list, I know his deck list. So he's probably not going to do things. The things he's not going to do. Okay, he did get a Sith Holocron out. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to see close quarter assault that, and that means I can't honor guard the 2, which sucks. Because I would like to have claimed and got the honor guard back, but Akbar does 2 damage. There we go. Alright, so at least that Sith Holocron didn't work out. So the first turn he didn't. Sith Holocron was pretty good there at least. He's going to be able to disrupt me though, even after I claim, which sucks. But there we go. Assuming he wants to claim, because he could choose not to claim. He could choose... I could do the 1 damage right now. If he doesn't want to claim... he doesn't have supports, right? Yeah. So he could choose to claim, or he could disrupt me for 1. Actually, disrupting me for 1 would be kind of annoying for me. So I am going to do my 1 damage and see if he wants to do the disrupt or not. Okay, he does want to just claim. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll play my binds, all things normally. Discard this. My mouse just feels really weird. I don't know. But yeah, so that was a really bad turn for me in general. I survived though, but Aura's got a lot of damage output here. I'm throwing it onto Talzin. That might be the bad choice. And the other binds, and a single handcrafted light belt. These are not good looking things for me here. On the bright side, he's got nothing great to hit with that coercion. Alright, so all that happens here is that I just play the Close Quarters Assault and that's it, and he loses a resource for it. And a card, which brings him 1 step closer to Akbar. But of course, Close Quarters Assault is a scary thing, and he gets to look at my hand and know that I only have 1 piece of removal in this hand right now. And he can remove that if he wants. I'm okay with him removing that, because again, this is another card, and cards are very, very valuable to him. Before I play blue upgrade, so yeah, I will exhaust this, which means I have to pay 1 for this. Alright, I will just, yeah, I'm just going to honor guard that 2 away, because that's a very valuable thing. That 2. And the hope is that I can just do a good amount of damage here. We'll see. I have the potential to do well, but we'll find out. Yeah, that one was definitely cocked. So, definitely going to be rerolling that one. Gets a discard instead. Alright. Witch magic, though. Okay, so he's going to be able to throw that to a 2. So he's going to be able to do some good damage still here this round. But the fact that he put that to a 2 speaks to me that his Sith Holocron didn't work out well for him this round. That's 2 melee sides, so I bet he's really glad right now that he got rid of my CQA. Yeah. So Spirit Rebellion is a decent card to throw down resource-wise. He's going to discard Frighten to do 3. That's fine by me. That means that my Spirit Rebellion now will be placed on the pad 1. And Akbar rolls a resource. I'm fine with that. What this does mean is he's going to have the resources to do whatever he wants here, which scares me. I don't think I need to pop the 4 speed just yet, so I won't. I think I can just roll out like normal. I'll get some removal hit on me with if he wants to, but he might not want to. He's gonna discard me. Oh, I lose the Spirit Rebellion. That kind of sucks. These ones are kind of shit, considering. Like, these are really bad ones. But a discard to reroll might be poor for me. So I can 4 speed, deal 3, and then claim, you see, is the thing. And I might just have to take that. Because it would get me an Honor Guard out. But those dice are really bad. Like, genuinely, these are some really bad dice here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I need to be a bit risky here. I'll keep this pad 1 die and I'll reroll everything else. I think I need to be a bit risky here. Oh, there we go. 2s. There we go. That's gonna be 5 damage. That's much more healthy. And the 1 discard as well. So if he wants to remove one of these things, then he's still gonna have to pay. Then he's gonna have to take 2 damage from an Akbar at least. But that's much healthier. The 5 instead of the 3. I'm, of course, perfectly okay. Ooh, Relby Mulligan. Alright, so he can spend 2 resources to start doing like 3 damage to each character, and that's going to suck. So I can do 5 damage right now to someone. I can do 2 more damage with that bar. But I then don't get to claim, and claiming for the Honor Guard might be very useful. But 2 damage is also very nice. You know? Thing is, if I don't draw removal on the next round, that Relby Mortar Gun will be very hot, problematic on me. I think I will full speed, and I think I will use Akbar as a discard here. And then you'll take 2 damage on someone, and then I will throw it onto her. Then I figured he'd put it onto the thing is I figured he'd put it onto the aura, and I did want to kill the aura in the first place. So yeah, aura's now got 4 hit points left, and that is very scary for him. Alright, here comes an heirloom, and a Force Illusion. That Force Illusion will be very important to keeping this Padawan alive. And he does get a Sith Holocron showing up out there. Kind of would really want this Ayla to roll in as a 4-speed special here to try and go for the Padawan kill. We'll see if I get to do that. Okay, I do get a 3 melee, but I don't get that 4-speed special, which I would really wanted. So Aura right now is surviving on 1 hit point. Alright, and he's gonna Witch Magic, of course, to heal up a bunch. Makes sense. Makes complete and total sense. The awkward part is, how much time do I have to keep this Padawan alive is the awkward question. Because I would like to play the heirloom, then lose her, and then move the heirloom over after I roll her out and do stuff. But it's not easy, right? And do I overwrite the Handcrafted for this? I think that makes sense, resource cost-wise, because I still have the ability to lightsaber pull and get a better weapon out with someone else. For the Akbar, I guess. Akbar with a Shotos and an heirloom, I guess. So it makes sense to overwrite the Handcrafted with the heirloom right now. And that way I don't lose my resource, the resources I've invested. But I am very worried that by doing this, I'm not going to get to roll out Padawan at all. But he rolls a bunch of blanks. Isolation, though, so he does hit an odd, should I say. 4 kills, so I've got a Force Illusion to survive. Because he had 4 there. So he can still resolve this Relby's for 9 damage in total. For the cost of both of his resources here. 9 is a significant amount of damage. But doesn't win him the round. His removal is a little on the low side. Okay. I'm going to Force Illusion. I lose the other heirloom. That's unfortunate. Akbar takes 3, and Ayla takes 3. Do I want a lightsaber pull, try and get out a Shotos here, try and get out an Ancient or Shotos here, or do I want to put... I probably want to put that on the Akbar at the end of the day. But at the same... I just want to roll out Ayla, Padawan here, I think, just keep her alive. Alright, 5 damage. That's not insignificant. It's not a kill on anyone, but it is close to a kill. And I can still clash for the Padawan. For 2 more damage on the Padawan if I need to, but that's he could very well have removal here. And that makes things a lot more awkward, but he probably would have removaled by now if he had it, you know? Because he'd remove this heirloom die. He's going to take the resource, so he might have removal with that resource. Which is, of course, fairly scary. And because I think he might have the removal, well, if I clash to turn something to a 2, and he has removal, it would have to be overconfidence, and I've already used one of those. Everything else would only remove 1 die, and I'd be in the exact same situation as if I resolved the 5 and then did a clash afterwards. I think I really want Akbar's Ancient Lightsaber to come out here. But if I'm going to play the Clash, I want to play the Clash now. I could always discard the Bespin Wingguard, try and get a reroll on this 4-speed. Try and go for a 4-speed special. I think I'm going to Clash, though. I think I'm just going to Clash. I'm going to put a 2/2 here. That's all I'm going to do. I doubt he's got overconfidence. If he has overconfidence, I get punished hard. Damn it. Which two? Oh, that one. And he's not going to remove the heirloom? Okay. He had a pretty low chance of that happening. But it happened. Because I didn't think he'd have the overconfidence, but he did. Alright then. Well, I think I need to resolve this 2 indirect right now before I lose everything, but I think I need to go greedy, but he's got a good chance he can kill off either the Ayla or the Pad one, is the awkward part. And I don't want to be sat in a position where both of them have used up all their stuff. So I think I do just resolve the 2 indirect here. It was really unlikely, come on, that he would have that. He had a good chance of having like a Force Illusion or an Armor Plating, which I know he runs, but like that overconfidence was the only thing that has a 2 or more. Alright, gotta be worried about the bait and switch here. He can kill either of my characters right now, if he has a bait and switch in hand. So for that reason, I am going to just resolve my 3 melee against the aura. And with that focus, he can kill anyone as well. Alright, I don't know his plan with that. I really don't know his plan with that. I think he wants me to take this shield, so I will do. He doesn't know that it was the 1. I probably should have actually played out the Bespin Wingguard so that if he does a reroll, I can cause a discard. But I really want to try and get an Ancient or something out on the Akbar. Sith Holocron coming out. Okay, well that's worrying. I guess I will pull out this lightsaber pull then. Gonna grab one of my 2 Ancients. Don't have a great removal suite left. This has been a very bad round game for me in terms of drawing and stuff. But he's not had a great turn either in terms of damage output. He's going to get the Sith Holocron off, which is going to get him that Force Wave, which is huge. But as characters die, he starts having to do damage to himself. So there's that at least. And I can still get out this Ancient Lightsaber on Akbar and like roll him in. There's no chance in hell I'm going to be able to do the damage to kill at this point. So he just claims. He's willing to just not take the resource. I was fully expecting him to like take the resource and do a discard for it or whatever. Alright, that's a resource. Cool. I'll take the resource, sure. And we'll see if I can get a damage out. 2 resources. I'll take 2 resources, sure. And he's, of course, going to have the initiative again, but that's just what happens. He's got 2 character deck to my 3. Alright, Shodo's here. So, I can get a Shodo's onto the Akbar. Really start pressuring in that respect. And even play like heal with the Ancient and play a second Shodo. Like, Akbar should be able to tank here, so I'm probably going to want to roll out Ayla first and just like get some. Here's what I want. Please no damage on the Relbies. 2. I can afford to take 2 damage. This is going to be 4. 4 kills either the Ayla or the Padawan, but he has to make the choice between the two. And overconfidence, removing the Relbies wouldn't save me because the next turn he rolls in the Talzin. So I think I just have to roll in the Ayla now and pressure that he uses the Relbies as an actual damage instead. All right, so I get the specials out here, and this special chaining is going to be key. So he's going to have to use both of them to kill the Ayla, which is fine by me. This one shield might make all of the difference, so I'm going to play a shield on the Padawan here, a Shodo's here, which will give her the shield at the end of the round, which might save her from like a force wave or something. This doesn't work. I really would have wished that I'd put it on the Akbar, but I need to kill this aura this turn. Maybe I should just roll out the Padawan and tried for the kill on the aura. It's arguable. Okay, so this effectively to me is a waste of a turn because this gives me time to get my dice out and go for a kill on the aura. He must have some good removal in hand to prevent this. Okay, so I've got a 3 there. Does he do a spell removal or an isolation? Okay, he isolates. That's fine by me. So this is where I pay 1 and I pull out a 3 and put this to a 1 that I can actually resolve with. So now this is again threatening the aura. Okay, aura's going to die. He's going to choose my deck. Alright. And it was an even. So he doesn't get what he wants there, and he doesn't have any of what he wants in his hand. Clearly has still got the bait and switches, so that's something to be worried about. But yeah. I'm just going to kill Aura now. I'm surprised he doesn't want to take these resources. I'm doing the 1 damage to the Talisman as well. Very surprised he's not taking these resources. Now, of course, using that 1 means that this +3 is much less likely to work out for me, but it's fine. I can play Bespin Wingguard here and really start threatening his hand if I need to. Discarding cards from his hand does a lot of damage at this point. But the Shotos just gives me shields, and I think that's just the better play right now. But overconfidence. It's worth it still. Play Shotos here for 2. Now we'll see what happens. Does Padawan die? Here comes a Force Wave. This does 3 damage. The Padawan's going to die, and in that case, I need to heirloom. He doesn't pay for it. All right. Going to get a shield on Akbar then, at least, which helps tank these double force waves that are going to happen. But the thing is, I do roll the +3, which would have been amazing, but I don't have the melee size for it. It caused me to discard. I lose the Bespin. Then I'll discard to reroll, and I will reroll. I have a higher chance of hitting the melee on the Ancient than the Shotos. And I roll a double focus on the Akbar, so I can go for a kill. Well, not a kill, but I can put him to 1 hit point. I get 1 more damage out of that double focus. It's not even that big of a deal. So yeah, I know he hasn't got removal, so I'm going to take the extra +1 damage. Because now, if he Force Waves, he dies. Because there's no one else he can play it on. Because the Force Wave does 1 damage to himself. So what's he doing? Is he going to concede now? That lightsaber training was so goddamn good. Like, man, it was so good. He does get to play the Sith Holocron again, but I don't care, because he can't resolve those Force Waves. And that's what matters. And he doesn't want me to get, like, the Honor Guard or something. Because, yeah, he can't Force Wave anymore, because then he dies, so we're good. Okay, he didn't discard both his cards, because if you discard both of them, that was the game. Wait, did he discard the Robies? Akbar kills him because he goes down to 0 cards. Alright. And we set up for the next round. It's pretty unlucky, honestly, that he came up against my Akbar deck of all decks for the first round, because I know that this deck, this Talzin Ayla is supposed to be pretty damn good. But I don't know. I don't consider it a tier 1 deck, and especially with Akbar. Akbar just ruins a lot of what he wants to do aggressively, because he's then taking damage for it. So, alright, discard all those, shuffle it up. Docking Bay comes back. I don't know. Maybe he wants to change his mind about what that is. Let's take the shield off Ayla. All right. So game 1 went nice and solidly to me. We'll see how the rest of this goes. Shotos. That's a weapon to have at the start, I guess. Not a great one. Binds all things. Also not great. To just have in my opening hand, but I guess it helps with the Shotos. I don't particularly want any of these, though. I'd rather have any other weapon than Shotos. Any other weapon than Shotos. Binds is alright to have in the opening turn, though, because it generates me resources, and I can definitely use those resources well, so. Alright, well, now I've got all the weapons I could ever want, so, hooray, I gotta choose that. I got to get what I want there. Nice. But I can still Binds an Heirloom for the first turn, I guess. Well, I don't even need to binds. If I don't binds, that actually makes a lot of sense that I don't binds, because I can Docking Bay it out. Gonna be losing my Handcrafted, most probably to a reroll here. I'm okay with that. Gonna have trouble with this Force Illusion stuff. Alright, roll in the pad 1. At least I have a weapon this time. This is actually a bit better for me. We'll see how it goes for him. He had a bit of a... He was pretty unlucky with the Talzin not hitting what she wanted to hit. His Relbies didn't work out so well for him either. I managed to Force Illusion and keep the pad 1 alive just long enough. But we'll see. This time I don't have my resources and he just rolls max damage. So I might be just losing this pad 1 this first turn. Which would mean that this ancient heirloom is going on to Akbar, which I'm okay with it going on to Akbar instead. So we'll see what he wants to do there. This is going to hurt us both a lot, and he's probably a bit better in the aggro department, but I have the health. He only has 19 starting health, and 2 shields brings it up 21. I'm more like, what? It's 19 plus 7. So yeah, I'm at 26 to his 21, so that's pretty nice. But of course, once I lose Aura, I lose a lot of my ability there. Do I want to roll out Akbar? If I roll out Akbar, the heirloom goes away from that. I don't want to have that happen. I'm okay with focusing to the 3, I think. I know, it's scary for removal, but I just don't think he has it. He kept his hand, so I think he's in a heavy ramp state right now. That's the hope at any rate. Yeah, with that Relbies, he's definitely trying for something here. With those, he's going to be able to do 8 damage this round and kill the pad 1, so that's why I focused to the 3. Because I figured something like that might happen. So let's go ahead and resolve the 5 against the Aura. so that he takes a lot of damage as well this round. At least. Might have a witch magic or something though. Okay, now he can threaten to kill the Ayla as well. So I'll do my 2 indirect. And he's going to discard 2. And he's going to do 6, 8, 10 damage to kill off the Ayla. Alright. I think I would rather claim than just roll out the Akbar and get a resource. I'd rather just claim and take the resource, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay. He's going to heal 3, but he's going to take 2 damage from the Akbar. Please don't get it even. Please get an even. Oh, well, Alright, so I know he's got a coercion, and I know he's going to have an overconfidence next round. That sucks for me. He's being able to move his damage effectively from Aura to the Talzin. Don't want to have this handcrafted. Let's get that out of the way here and draw 3. Okay, so I'm going to lose my close quarters on my clash immediately. That's unfortunate, but it'll be fine. I'll binds, get out the Shotos for the pad 1, turn 1. If he's okay, he's not going to coercion immediately, so whatever I roll out on this pad 1 probably is going to be good. He's gone for the damage again. He's got a lot of damage yet again. This is what that deck is supposed to do. It's supposed to do a lot of damage very fast. And I unfortunately don't roll out nearly as well. And I know he's got an overconfidence in hand to do some removal with. I can lightsaber pull, try and get something out for the Akbar. Try and just pull a Shotos along. I don't know. His coercion can't be amazingly effective right now. Because if he tells me to clash, I am good. If he tells me to CQA, I am good. So, okay, he's just going to do 3. He's just going to do 3. Okay. He's good at 3. He's good at 3. Alright, I'll play the Force Illusion for the last one then. I didn't get my shield when I Shotoed. Simpsons reference there. I'm culturally irrelevant. Force Illusion, damn it, it's an even. It's an odd, and it's Force Illusion as well, so that's a really good odd. He can't kill me with the dice that he has available right now, but if that Sith Holocron turns into something, that could be scary. So for that reason, I'm going to roll out the Akbar. And I blank on the Akbar. Beautiful. But I'm going to sit here. He's going to deal a lot of damage to me, and I'm not going to really get anything done this round. It's definitely a problem. Unless I get it done. Okay, so he's going to do 2 to me, and he's not going to resolve the 3rd. Do the 3rd. I'll hit the Force Illusion. Kind of sucks for me, but it's going to happen. You're going to do 1 to Akbar? Okay, I guess he really wants to like make sure he keeps characters alive to Force Wave so that he just doesn't take all of the damage in the world. So yeah, I discard the Clash at this point, and I reroll these 3 dice. Discard shield resource. Ugh. I'm going to lose the lightsaber pull. So this is not a good set of cards here, of rolls here, so I'm going to discard the last card and reroll again. That's a 3. I was going to land on the 2, but it ends up on the 1. But hey, I lost the close quarters before that could happen. And he's going to be able to overconfidence. So he probably wants to choose the... Okay. Double blanks. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Do I have anything to docking bay out? I don't. Even after a full solution. I'll take the resource then. I'll do the point of damage. Not nearly as good a round for me as last game. Here comes the full speed that I can't use. Spirit Rebellion is already in my graveyard. Yeah, no it isn't. Damn it. I've only got the one removal piece. Did I draw removal this round so far? Really haven't. I really haven't, so all my removal are things I still should be drawing. But he knows I'm going to have no removal if I... he knows I have no removal now, so he can fix his dice to whatever he wants, and it's going to be brutal. He rolls again, gets some good damage yet again. If I play the other Shotos on the pad one, I can get 2 shields. But will that be enough? I don't think it will, so I'm going to just take the 1 shield and hope that he kills and I get to heirloom away. Only 2 points, only 2 damage sides. I'm not doing damage. Losing that Ayla so early is just so crippling to my damage output. It really hurts. He can turn this probably to the 2 as well, and oh god. Yep, and that's an odd number again. Alright. At this point, he threatens the kill on the pad one. The only way I can save myself is I take the shield. Or I Spirit Rebellion to take the shield. If he frightens though, then that's just tough luck. But I've got to do it. Wait, he can just discard cards from his hand, and he didn't. And it doesn't matter. That was a big mistake. I forgot about that. 6 damage. Aura's 6 damage on her own. You can just discard. I should have just dealt the damage whilst I could. At least making it costly though. He has to use both of the dice for it. He has to use both cards to discard with. Of course, if he has something with Sith Holocron, if he has a Force Wave or a Force Throw, that's going to be a problem for me. Okay. On the one hand, he really doesn't want me discarding. On the other hand, I'm just going to do what I can now and just accept that I caused him to use up a focus. When that could have been something that was on a Sith Holocron or something, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have anything that's Sith Holocronable. Though that would be surprising if he doesn't have anything Sith Holocronable again. Discarding the bait and switch. You can kill the Akbar with this. If he wants to kill the Akbar with this, that's somewhat surprising to me, but not too unsurprising. He's gonna keep the Mulligan. Alright. 5. 1, 2. That's 6. Alright. There's the Padmon kill. But at least I get the Akbar up. At least. And I get to bind Shoto. Well, I'm not going to be able to win this round anyway in terms of speed, so let's best spin here. I need quite the miracle to survive this, so... Snare. Exhaust a character with the Akbar. That makes sense. I get to Bespin though. So he takes 2 damage and he loses the Force Illusion. Losing that Force Illusion is pretty big. Surprised he didn't Sith Holocron the Force Illusion. That's bad for me. And I'm just going to draw my removal and I'm going to have no spot blues. It's the awkward part of drawing a hand of weapons this round. He has a... God damn it. I needed him to lose that dice. His biggest problem, and it's another odd, of course. My biggest problem right now is that I'm taking damage and there's nothing I can do about it. I need him to lose dice. He's very weak to removal. I just don't have any, and I'm just not rolling damage this round. Sucks. So yeah, I can like clash and things, but that's not really worth it. I'll keep the ranged because hey, that's damage, and there's a 1. Ah, it's terrible. Just got to reroll. Interesting that he's not going to Sith Holocron if he has the ability to. Oh, there's another 4 damage. That's lethal unless I resolve the shield side, which I'm gonna have to. And then the Sith Holocron comes out. And that's a Force Rend, which has 2 damage sides. And he hits it. Alright, so I lose round 2, quite convincingly, despite the fact that I had what I felt was the better hand, because I actually had a weapon in it. But, well, it wasn't a better hand, was it? Let's be honest, that was way too many weapons. Alright. Alright, let's set this back up then. Round 1 was in game 1. I realized the issue there. Alright, so it's me to choose the battlefield. Not the easiest choice in the world. A 4-speed and an Ancient Lightsaber turn 1 is pretty nice. Lightsaber training's alright, and so is Clash, but neither of them are particularly incredible, and I would rather have some proper removal. So let's redraw, just the hidden motive. It kind of sucks, but at least I've got something for the docking bay. But yeah, I think here I just take shields, split them up like that, and even though I'm giving him basically control of this game, in some ways, but the Disrupt comes out. Alright. It's fine by me. I can Ancient for just the 1. Still Lightsaber training for 1 to get the Ancient to the +3. If he has no removal in his opening hand, that'd be great. He basically just never he seems to just get the cards he wants though when he is doing the mulligan. So in theory, at least, my deck's good against his in theory. I'm just not don't have the removal right now. Really need those overconfidences to get through. Oh, well, he's going to have an overconfidence. So yeah, hit a motive, ranged. Can't let him do 10 damage again. Hey, he loses a die. That significantly reduces his damage output because he already had a focus on the field. So if he rolled into anything else, he could just focus, and then it's 5. And it's back to 5, which is really 7 because Aura. Aura's very strong in terms of just damage output, but she's squishy. She dies fast. But he has removal potential still in his hand with those things. All right. Well, at least he has to break through a shield for this. So him giving him his battlefield pays off a little bit. Resource, interesting choice. Interesting choice. 3 resources. You have the other Mordegon or something. I have the 4-speed into Ancient Lightsaber combo, but I don't have any melee showing. He's just going to pass, which I'm not willing to pass as well. So did he just do another pass? Yeah, he did. All right, discard. Well, I think I take the force. Nah, I'm just going to discard and reroll. I've got the lightsaber training here. Yeah, no, I've got the lightsaber training here. So I'm just going to discard, reroll, and there we go. Okay. Not great. Not fantastic. I can still do 4. Okay. He pays 1 to remove that. That's fine by me. Again, I can still do 4. If I want to burn my lightsaber training, I can do 4. If I want to discard my lightsaber training, I can still do pretty well though, in terms of damage. So let's do that. There we go, and that allows me to do 4 to Aura, and that's important. Doing damage is very important here. Now he's probably going to claim. I'm going to get the shield. Going to lose the shield. Going to do 1 more damage. And this wobbly. If he passes, then all right. Boom. Very tempted to use the ancient lightsaber here. Do I want an ancient? Very tempted. It put me back to 7. Yeah. It would put me back to 7. And it only cost me a resource to do it because Padawan gets back. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to Ancient here, actually, and get my... Because then Padawan, it only costs a resource to put a weapon back on her. And I'm looking really strong. Yeah, because I can put this heirloom out for just 2 now. And that's looking really good. At the end of the day, it cost me 2 to put out the Ancient, but then I'm going to get a resource back. It cost me 1 to put out the Ancient, then I used it, and then I get another resource back from using it. So really, it cost me cards, it doesn't cost me resources. And this puts me in a situation where Padawan can't be killed by a double rollout with Aura, like she almost managed to do there, because again, I don't have removal. So. This isn't the first time, it's not first time per game, it's just whilst this character doesn't have a weapon. That's why a lot of people like to use stuff like Bestow or something to move weapons off of Padawan. Allows them to reuse the weapon and then roll in again. But I don't think that was worth it with this deck when I've only got the 1 Padawan, right? But with 2 Padawans it can be pretty good. But yeah, now I'm going to need to do a rollout before the Force Throw comes into play and absolutely demolishes me. Okay, don't get it, but oh well. The Ayla rollout will have a force speed attached, and that might prove effective. Sith Holocron, that's a 0, doesn't get what he wants there, so that's good for me. Gonna roll out the Ayla now. I get the Airless special, but not the 4-speed special. But I can still do a 4-speed special into 3 damage from the heirloom. Which isn't really good enough. So he's going to remove my die there. I'm going to... Do I bet on the fact that Padwan's not going to die this round and roll in Akbar? I don't think that's a safe bet, so I'm going to discard, and I'm going to reroll these 3 and hope for some damage. No, but I get 2 specials, so I can still do 4. Well, I can do 5, actually. I can do 5 this round. If he doesn't disrupt me, I can do 5, and if he doesn't force throw me. Okay. He's going to force throw, and he's only force throwing to hit 1 damage. That's fine by me here. So I can blank the Ayla if I want to, but then he's got to focus, so that's not necessarily the best, but he's hit the Ayla, so I can roll out Akbar here. And I will. Akbar gets a resource. Alright. So this round's not going to be very exciting for me. I'm going to do a bit of damage. Resource. Alright, so he still isn't looking great. I use my Ayla special to force the burn. I can also turn Akbar to a range side and do 1 damage that way. Then I still got the Padwan showing. But yeah, I can force the focus to go away if I use Ayla special. But I can also get 2 damage off the Padwan anyway, so I'll just take the resource on the Akbar right here. I think he's going to, at this point, just want to take the 2 damage from the aura, otherwise he's in a bit of a pickle. Or the resource, one of the two. Because otherwise I just blank it with the Ayla, as I should have done last time. Because I should have absolutely done some blanking here. And I'm not. Because I got greedy because I wanted to do the close quarters assault. So, just does some damage to me. I go 4 speed, Ayla special to blank this, and turn this to the 2. I can close quarters assault for 1. And that might be worth it to stop him from re-rolling, but I don't think it's that worth it. Ayla can't die, so I'm just going to do the 2. And then I'm going to claim. Because that was all just 1 action. Yeah. I think that was fine. Ah, Witch Magic. Okay, so he is going to guilty heal for 3. So maybe I should... Well, 2. Oh, just the 1. Ouch. Just the 1. Ah, that's unfortunate. Having those evens hurts. Discard the binds. Get 2 resources. Draw 3. Alright, here's another heirloom. So I could... But I think the first thing to do by far is just roll in Ayla, try and get this 4-speed special to show up. 4-speed special shows up. Perfect. So now I can go for the heirloom lightsaber into like 4-speed lightsaber training, which would be amazing. Unlikely to happen, but that would be amazing. I think he does want to roll out Aura first. If he has a Force Illusion, definitely play the Force Illusion. If he has Armor Plating, again, definitely play Armor Plating. Otherwise, you're rolling out Aura, I think, here, if I was in his position. That's high damage output. And I can always use Force Speed for the Honor Guard if I absolutely need to. It would kind of suck, but if I need to keep Aura alive, I need to keep Aura alive, right? I want to keep my characters alive as long as possible. This is quite aggro in that respect. Okay, so I'm going to lose a Close Quarters Assault, but he loses his turn. Oh, I lose a Lightsaber training, but he loses his turn, so I can just potentially just blow out Aura. With a solid roll. Alright, so he rolls a 2 and a Disrupt. Am I willing to just Honor Guard that 2 away? I think I am. I'm willing to just play the Honor Guard at any rate and threaten that I'm going to remove it. He knows I've got a close quarters that I would have to discard for this to work out, but I think that's fine. I can still force speed to try and get out my melee. It's not great because this 2 indirect will be force throwable. So I'm going to probably resolve this 2 indirect first, and that's going to have to go into the Talzin. Okay, he gets another 0. Ow! He gets another 0. Okay. Taking 4 damage on the Ayla, I could take a maximum of 5-ish because of the force throw. Right now. So I think just not letting my 2 indirect get force thrown is the correct play here. Instead of honor guarding the 2 indirect, the 2 ranged. Because I just don't, because that's a 4 damage swing, right? Losing the 2 indirect from a force throw. It's just not worth it. I don't need to lose anything here. Oh, well, as this 4 speed special is out on the field. Well, I'll lose like a Ayla resource, I guess. Armor plating. Okay, he wants to shield himself up. That's fine by me. If Bar rolls a double focus, this could be really bad. Otherwise, there's a free rollout. But I am just going to 4 speed instead. I don't want to lose out. I don't want to lose the pad one. All right, 2 melee. That's not good. Really not good. So I will honor guard away the aura, I guess. But now I'm in an awkward situation where he can keep the force throw out there and do 3 no matter what. But by doing what he's just done, I can close quarters assault. He knows I have close quarters assault. So he's going to lose that, take 2 damage onto the Talzin. And now he can't really force throw. Well, he can force throw, but he's not going to force throw the 2 melee. And these are both 1s. So he can't armor plating them. So he can force throw like that. And I just claim here and don't let him have the initiative on the next round. And so I can roll out Ayla and try and get out another 4 speed special. Which is exactly what I'm going to do, because I really don't want to be have my dice removed. Okay, I get an Ayla special, which allows me to 4 speed special at least. Not the best, not the worst. But with that 4 speed special, I can't clash. I could clash if the die were already out there. But I can do like Honor Guard or something whilst I wait. Okay, another Witch Magic showed up. Okay, in that case, I'm just going to roll out the pad one. Don't have a Lightsaber training, but okay, Force Illusion and a Force Wave and a Frighten. Okay, good to know. I'm going to need to do a lot of damage to kill off this aura, but I can at least roll out unassailable here, and that's a good melee showing. That's 6, but he has 9 health on that aura. But this is a kill on Talzin. If he plays a card, then I can do the 4-speed combo with the other close quarters assault, and he knows I can do that, which makes things really awkward for him. He would have to Talzin and like try and hit the top of my deck or something to try and avoid the 3 damage that would come to him. If that works out for him, that could be quite problematic for me. It's not like I don't have a lot of them, but I'm in a very good spot with this Ayla special right now. Plays a card, he loses his hand. If he rolls out, then I've just got to 4-speed and kill the Mother Talzin if he rolls out Talzin. But in terms of like how many evens I've got or something, like I've used up quite a lot of odds in there. But my deck is mostly odd. No, that's not true. Probably like 17 odd, probably, and I've used up quite a lot of those. Okay, so he's going to spell a removal. He's going to remove the 2. That totally makes sense. He loses the Force Illusion, though, but that makes sense. With With that removed, I can't do my Ayla 4-speed combo wombo, but I can still kill off the Talzin. I can't kill off the Talzin. Yeah, that makes things a lot more awkward for me. But I can play the Honor Guard for 1, and that will help keep me alive. That's a double disrupt. That's not what he wants to see. Even. Odd. Okay. Alright, so that's on the special now. So I can hit Aura, put her to like 3 hit points left with this whole clash shenanigans. I can really put the hurt in him for having to do the reroll by using Close Quarters Assault beforehand. But I have all these cards that I would like to just reroll damage with, but I can't whilst that force throw is out. So I'll do this. I'll blank that and set it to this, which will do this, which will give me 2 actions. First action, I'll put this to the 3, and then hopefully he doesn't have removal here, where I CQ8 him for the second action. Okay, isolation is gone. That was a removal piece. Snare's gone. That could have been deadly. And now he's only got 1 card left in hand, and I'm hoping to hell that's not a removal piece. If he might have done something, I might have had a chance earlier with the Talzin and the Witch Magic to know what that card is. But I'm not certain. And that's good damage showing right there. I don't want to lose my Ayla. I'm going to use the Honor Guard here. If he wants to kill off the Ayla by discarding his card, he totally can. But that makes things really bad for him. Because Akbar hurts. Alright, and now I'm in a situation where I can just roll out at this point because he's going to be able to claim first because I want to do the 4 damage. So I'm going to let him do a discard from my hand. Okay. In exchange, I can go for a potential kill on the Talzin here by forcing the Bespin removal. So let's take the 2 resources. Alright. I play the Bespin. I tap the Bespin. He takes 2 damage. He uses it on the armor block. That's fine by me. And that means I can put Aura to 1 hit point. Tempted to put her to 2 and put the Talzin to 5. But that's what I've done. Like, if Papon dies, I just move the heirlooms, right? This is not a problem for me. And that's double Shoto. That's pretty good. Double Shoto, double 4-speed. We're not going to get a chance, though. He's got to roll out either Aura or Talzin. Like, he can't afford to do this. Well, okay, he can afford to coercion this. He can force me to, like, overconfidence. Boop, spotted a blue. Done. He loses a card from his hand, I lose a card from my hand. He comes out worse in that exchange because he's so close to death for the Akbars. But he can roll out the Aura, and if he threatens lethal on both the Pad 1 and the Ayla here, I'm in trouble. He doesn't threaten on either. Perfect, so I can roll out the Ayla. And hopefully the Ayla hits a 4-speed special. It does. Perfect. And this is a threatening lethal. Okay, so he has to turn to 2 and discard a card from his hand to kill off the Ayla here. And that's fine by me because he has so few cards left in his hand. And I double blank. But at least I get to kill off the Aura. But I double blanked. And he gets the Force Illusion again. Of course he does. And that's a Rise again. Ugh. Yeah, no, so obviously I have to kill the Aura. There's nothing I can do about that. So he's going to be able to do some good damage here and keep that Force Illusion up, Force Throw up the whole time. I'm going to be able to claim off of it, though. If he claims, then I'm able to potentially re-roll into kill. Could just let the heirlooms go onto the Akbar and go for a rollout and try and win. Yep, pull out the Ancient. He's going to keep passing. Yeah, need to reshuffle. I can Bestman, put him to 1. I can roll Akbar. If I just let the heirlooms go over, I've got a pretty good chance in my 3 rerolls of hitting the like 5 damage I need. But I'm only going to have 2 rerolls. But I could just go first, right? On the next round. But he could have removal for it. If I roll an Akbar and it lands on the double focus, I'm so fucked. Otherwise, I roll an Akbar and I at least get something out of Akbar. I don't need everything on Akbar though. If I re-roll the heirlooms, Padon dies, moves over to Akbar. Akbar takes stuff. No, we're fine. We're fine with passing. He might have removal and stuff, but that's the price to pay here. Okay, I do get to Spirit Rebellion as well, so that's nice. Oh yeah, it's me. Sorry. Oh wait, shit. No. That was bad of me. I did not mean to. I meant to claim. Ah, shit. I meant to claim. That was bad of me. That was really bad of me. I meant to claim. Oh well. He has no deck left. Ha! Alright, well, at least I can go ahead and Spirit Rebellion and take 2 shields, and this makes it really awkward for him to keep claiming, to him to discard to reroll when he only has 5 left, and I am Bespinning every turn. Just, Akbar puts on pressure. Yeah, with no deck left, it was definitely the wise choice for me to just let him roll out first here. If he wants to pass every turn, I'm welcome to letting him pass every turn. Yep, I'll Bespin again. He loses a card. You get to choose. Well, now I know he's going for a Rise Again play. So good to know. Good to know. I think I just overconfidence, remove the force. Throw. Yeah, goodbye force throw. Alright, so without the force throw, he's going to have some serious issues. Hopefully, if I roll well. If he hits something, I want him to hit the Shotos and not the Ancient. Alright, he's discarding to reroll. He gets double discard. That's kind of brutal for me. But I did roll 5 damage to go for the kill. So he's got to remove 5 or else that's game. GG. Phew. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, my deck is really good against his. Matchup-wise, I had a very unlucky set of 2 openings, but I made it work the first time. And he was not lucky this third round. This third round it was terrible for him. He witch magicked for 1. That's unlucky. But that's what happens when you put so many zeros in your deck. Same to you. Alright. Well, this has been me, GameSide99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Straight up to the top 32. Oh yeah. Signing out.